All right, test 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Maskmare here, and welcome in for episode 8 for The Last of Us Part 2. So, before we do get this out of the started, rogues, once again, because I've already done this so many times here and everything. I know there's those who say, what's not, you don't have to apologize, we understand and everything. And I get that, but still, it happened on my time, and by all accounts, those who came by, my stream last night, it happened on your time as well. So obviously things got pretty heated last night. And I've already apologized my fair share as far as everything that happened and everything. I did a little community post earlier on YouTube kind of addressing things and all that. And that's pretty much, I guess, where I'm going to leave it off at and everything, because I don't want to go too far into it and everything. It was a whole situation that pretty much, I guess, kind of reached a boiling point after it some of the some degrees that happening months ago and all that, and just things here and there off and on and whatnot, and finally just reaching a point where I was just done with it. Welcome to welcome to the stream, Rack. Appreciate you, dude. Glad to have you here. It was just one of those things where it's stuff that shouldn't have happened that happened, and honestly just needs to just stop. I'm someone who has tried stay in my own lane as far as my content's concerned, do my own thing and whatnot, and just focus on entertaining you guys. And I just wish that there was more creators out there who would stay in their own lane, focus on them entertaining their viewers and everything, focus on their channel, instead of trying to pretty much be a nuisance to others. If people actually more people actually kind of had that whole mindset, live streaming space wouldn't be it would be much more friendly and everything. It's not to say it's not a friendly space or whatever. You're gonna have different types of people here, in streaming community, just anywhere. Regardless of where you go, there's gonna be good eggs and there's gonna be bad eggs. That's pretty much how this planet works and how humanity works, unfortunately. But it's one of those things I do want to just apologize to you guys about, because as far as the whole situation itself, it's something I stood my ground on. As I've been vocal about, last year was a pretty rough year for me and everything, and I'm just kind of at a point where I'm not going to sit back, and just let these things happen or whatever. As far as last year was concerned, I pretty much, 2025 absolutely kicked my ass left and right, but I still kept going, still kept going live, trying to entertain you guys and everything. And I'm just pretty much, this year, 2026 is a year of me setting my boundaries, asserting those boundaries, and making it very apparent that, I'm not going to put up with things like this. No one wins in a situation where someone doesn't respect boundaries, tries to get around blocks, tries to get around bans and everything, just to continuously try to see what someone's doing. Because the channel that's doing it, it can give them a bad name, and the person they're doing it to, it causes unnecessary stress on them. And so, I appreciate you, Rack. Thank you for your support, dude. I really do appreciate that. And the thing about it is, even still, what I'm saying doesn't come from a place of malice, even though the whole situation seriously pissed me off and everything. It's just, my whole thing is that it's not that deep. It's not that much of a big deal. If someone blocks you or bans you or whatever, move on with your life. They're just one person out of 8 billion people on this planet who, by all accounts, should not matter to you that much to where you have to, make alts and everything to be so concerned about what they're doing. It's no point to it. No one wins in these situations. And as far as, people just need to just, I guess, understand, boundaries are to be respected, not rejected, or be respected, not disrespected. And if you do so, you get rejected. I don't know where I was really going with that, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on with this, rogues, because I promised that I was gonna try to make up for things tonight, and that's what I'm gonna do. We still had a fun stream last night. I'm forever grateful to those who came out and hung out and everything, even be if you chatted with me or you lurked or whatever. I'm still thankful, and tonight is pretty much me saying we're gonna try to have fun with this. So I'm probably not gonna be as live as long tonight. I'm probably gonna be a max of probably maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours and everything. I definitely do want to get through this and everything, but I did get a bit of a late start, and I do still need to eat. I did have a protein shake before I started this and everything. Yeah, thank you, Rack. Exactly. But that's the thing. We're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna have fun. Be it if it's those who are in here for the stream while I'm live, or it's those who also making sure, yep, before this happens or whatever. Yeah, we're not doing that again. I fixed Also last night, and this also is for those who may watch the vertical stream for like, the previous episode. I do apologize again for like the first 39 or 40 or so minutes, like, being a blank screen. Thankfully, someone in the chat finally did point it out and I was able to fix it. I just forgot to do it for this thing right here because I didn't go back to my web show like during the stream. But yeah, so now y'all seen the actual the feed for up there. And I promise that once I switch over to the live stream thing, y'all, the vertical, those on the vertical side, you're going to see the stream properly like it's supposed to be from the start. I just need to make sure I kind of like follow my little scene notes, my little pre-stream checklist I got down here, like an OBS, that basically tells me what I need to do to start. Because it's basically make sure right sources are active. Didn't do that last night. Make sure vertical sources are active. Didn't do that last night. Going live post or whatever. I pretty much have done those and everything. Especially considering like I do have it automated for Blue Sky and everything and so on. But anyways, yeah. Last episode for The Last of Us Part 2. Things were weird. And not for the reason I already said or whatever, but just because of like the way like my luck was going during the stream. Like I kept on getting all these like little skirmishes, like some of them I died and everything, but other ones were actually pretty hilarious and how I was like getting by in the skin of my teeth, just really lucky and at times like very hilarious fashion. Um and there was like a lot of mouthing off and everything, but the end result was we did make it to the end of the hospital. Um Took down Nora and all that, and we're moving forward. We got like another flashback we're gonna be doing tonight. So I don't know exactly when the halfway point of this game is supposed to be. We've done about 8 episodes now, but of course some of them weren't really as long as they could have been. Because I'd like to try to average about 3 hours a stream, but I've also like for a while now I've been mostly doing like late night streams. Because it's always like really sporadic when I do go live. I mean, personally, I would like to actually be able to go live in the middle of the day, but again, it also depends on my sleep schedules and what I'm getting up to and all that. But if I actually could, like, on average, probably maybe like go live around 8 or 9 on like on usual whatever. That would probably be like one of the main times I'd like to go live. Oh, it's been great so far, Rack. Definitely been enjoying it, and it feels like it's been kind of speeding up a little bit. Last stream, it was definitely had like a lot of like emotional stuff going on too and everything. So it got pretty deep as far as like the last stream of it. But yeah, we're gonna have fun tonight, guys. If you guys, if those you come in after the stream's over and you come in and watch like the VOD of it, or you come in while I'm live, you know, hope you're gonna have hope you enjoy the content and everything. I'm gonna try my best here. So with that said, before we do get started, 3-minute ad break on the Twitch side of things to get this started, like before we actually get into it. So give me about 3 minutes, Rogues. I'll be right back, and we'll see what happens next in the game. Like I said, I'll be alive probably about 2 hours or so, 1.5 hours or 2 hours, but either way, let's still try to get something done tonight. So give me a few, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back, and we're gonna go ahead and get this. Make sure everything. All right, everything's good to go. Both scenes have like the actual gameplay now. So yeah, apparently we got ourselves another flashback. I think we do.
Left a lot of stuff behind.
So I'm guessing like she's going back through and like exploring like what we everything from the previous game. From like Joel like saving her and all that.
What is this?
I appreciate you, man. The growth is clearly mutated. Let's see if the test results corroborate our theory. This is big.
Is that me?
Okay, so let's see what we got in here. See, I'm mainly just exploring now. I'm not actually using any kind of guns or anything. It's, I'm not even actually able to like pull up any weapons. So it may just be like purely exploration here. But how if I go around the other side of it?
Most people have left already. I don't know which group I'm gonna join. I was one of the ones that wanted to go after the smuggler and the girl. They said, even if we found her or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it made no difference. Because the only person who could develop a vaccine is dead. Or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it made no difference. Found someone else that's immune. It made no difference. Because the only person...
So basically, by some miracle. So basically, I think they were saying he was claiming they said 10 more. But right there, it's pretty much showing that.
What the hell are you thinking? Running off in the middle of the night like that. You talk to me. You don't just leave me a goddamn note.
It's good that we actually did say this for the start of the stream.
Tell me. What happened here? If you lie to me one more time, I'm gone. You will never see me again. But if you tell me the truth, I'll go back to Jackson. No matter what it is. Just say it.
Yeah, this is like, getting really deep really quick already.
Joel.
Making a vaccine would have killed you. So I stopped them.
This guy definitely hit her hard. I mean, obviously, but...
Don't you fucking touch me! I'll go back. But we're done.
I don't know if it could have been like, you know, basically she's thinking about the fact she could have saved lives or whatever. Still, like, all this... Makes me think of, like, you know, I think, like, basically Daredevil, practically. You know, like, a lot of, like, the, different times they showed, like, you know, Matt Murdock without his shirt on, and, like, you know, like, a lot of live-action stuff. Like, including, like, the Ben Affleck movie. Like, he was just, like, just... Yeah, you can tell, like, you know, he'd been through it.
Dina? Jesse? The more the merrier.
Curtis and the
Hello,
Viper.
Joel. What's your favorite?
And that definitely, like, you know, kind of like just... You could just hear, like, you know, the dramatic, like, you know, bearded guy. Like, this summer, Curtis and the Viper 4. I was trying to think of, like, some kind of, like, you know, really... You know, like some kind of clever, you know, joke to go along with that, but just went with that. This might just be I'm like also like a little bit tired, Rogues. Again, I was like wanting to try to get live a little bit sooner, but life be lifing.
Dina? Jesse?
See, I can't go. Can I go one stream like you know anymore without a mannequin? Or two? Or three or four? Okay, you know I'm just about to leave. Jesus. Why? Why is it always me? Why is it always mannequins?
Where are those two?
I'm hoping this ain't about to go the way I think it is. I said on Twitch previously or whatever, you know, like, you know, I titled the stream about like it being awkward or whatever, but I think... Oh, well. What's your deal? Oh yeah, he kind of gets those that look like we need to talk. Love the sound of that rain outside, though.
She had a rough night. Barely could get her to keep water down.
You should have woken me up.
Is she pregnant?
And here we go.
Yeah?
Welcome in, Nika.
I get why you came out here. But we gotta take her back. She needs real care and she's not gonna get that.
Yeah, I know. But I can't just leave Tommy. He's out here because of me. Maybe you could take her back.
She's not gonna leave without you.
Yeah.
Screw it. Let's get Tommy. This aquarium that girl told you about. Tommy hasn't found Abby yet. We'll post up there until he does.
And you're good with leaving Dina by herself?
That's gonna go over well.
Her orders.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. Let's go tell her we're leaving then.
I'll just meet you up front.
Yeah.
Oh no. Now why'd I get like why did my seismometer go off?
Hey, babe. I need you to lock the door for us.
Okay.
For some reason I was thinking like, he might have actually been lying and it actually wasn't her orders. She was gonna get mad about it, but that would have been the case. He would have stopped, like, tell us, no, don't tell her. Let's just go.
Your map showed the aquarium along the shore. Should be down this way.
Yeah. How does anyone stay dry in this city? Okay, go for it.
Okay.
That's the thing, you can't drive for shit, but at least we can count on him otherwise.
Thanks.
What did you tell Dina?
They were hoping to find Tommy at the aquarium. I didn't tell her you knew. If that's what you're...
I wasn't.
Okay.
This aquarium a wolf base?
I don't think so. Nora said Abby's hiding
Oh
out
man, it's
there.
gonna be vacated after we're
You
done.
get her to tell you why they did it?
Yeah. Joel had falling out with some fireflies. No, former fireflies.
What kind of falling out?
He was a smuggler, and they disagreed about some goods. Fight broke out, some of them died. Guess they wanted payback.
I'm not buying it.
That change anything for you?
Nope.
That seemed a little too personal just for it to be about goods.
When we find Tommy, you're good with going home.
Yeah,
You'll be leaving some of those assholes alive.
Dina should be back in Jackson.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Shit. Locked.
Nah. Really? Let me in. Stupid window. What's left of it?
I see a light through here.
Jammed?
Yeah. You ever worried they're gonna come
I'm
back to
surprised
Jackson
that door
after?
was actually unlocked. Eh.
What do you mean?
I mean, we're going through a lot of their people. In their city.
Because of what they did.
Didn't Abby and her friends come to Jackson for something Joel did?
This place isn't like Jackson. I mean, Joel and Tommy helped Abby when she got attacked. These people are trying to kill everyone around them. I mean, they shot you on sight, didn't they?
Yeah, and look how, that was the thanks he got.
They did. How long has Dina been this sick?
Only a couple days. When we first got here, she fucked up a bunch of wolves. You'd have been impressed.
I bet. You don't cross that girl.
Okay, let's see. Through here,
Hey.
it looks like.
Give me a hand.
me circle back over a little bit, see if there's anything else.
Through here.
I don't want to yet. I don't want to. Oh, I guess we're not
I
circling
just
back.
gotta ask. Why didn't she tell me about the pregnancy?
Listen, I'm sure she'll tell you about it when she... Who did you hear it from?
Yeah, I definitely understand that. I'm not really gonna be like live too long tonight anyway. Probably about an hour and 30 minutes or so. It's gonna be a shorter stream. But I definitely get that. My sleeping's been all over the place myself.
Hey, that's fake. It's like there's a choice, man. Think of what'll happen if we succeed.
Well, if you don't, you got shot in the head.
Emma, go! Around them!
I'll kill. Yeah. Not today, Emma. I won't get you, Emma. Just wait. Let's see what they're up to.
Get down!
Really? You know what? The hell with this. Yeah, okay, that did not work out, but it's fine. Just, I swear there was like a few shots I thought I had her right there, but it's okay. So I guess it was day, Emma.
They say when we ship out?
Going down today. All the units will be rounded up.
See, that should totally should have been a headshot.
Drop! All right!
You're gonna die, fucker!
You know, that's not very nice.
Copy that!
I hear they're nearby, but I don't see them.
Get them down!
Right. We're not doing that today. You know what? Dude, he moved.
To your left! Put them down! Shit!
Bad. I'm not running. Can't run now, can you?
These wolves, man.
Very convincing acting you had there. Oh, wait.
They're at war with this fucked up cold.
Heard them talk about it. Seraphons or something. Seraphites.
Scars is all I've heard them called. You run into any?
No.
You're lucky.
That's still frustrating times where it seems like I went for a headshot where they somehow survived the damn thing. Alright, get the Jason Todd special. That was pointless. Yeah, totally could have just used the door, but I made my own. Definitely, is that like reflection on there? Okay, that's actually pretty wild with that reflection. Yeah. can't make anything just yet. Now, like I said, I really do like the sound of the rain in this game. Nothing. I mean, I love rainstorms. I'm just not really big on thunder.
What's up with all these posters?
It's a bunch of comics. Wait, what was happening here?
A gathering for people who were really into this stuff. Like you, basically.
We were born in the wrong time, man.
Yeah, definitely. I really do miss going to conventions. I've been, I think, like one comic convention and I think like three anime conventions. Which basically the anime conventions, like a lot of it's basically just pretty much everything. It was like it was prioritized towards anime, but it was like for video games, comics, and all that.
What were you saying? Before? About Dean. You said she'll tell me when...
Once things are wrapped up here.
I guess at some point it'll get pretty hard to hide it. Do you know if she's gonna keep it?
I don't.
No, man. If she had a belly on her, it could just been she ate like a lot of bread. You don't know.
Look at this mess.
The aquarium. It's right next to that Ferris wheel.
He's hoping Tommy has the same info. Damn it. Looks like we're swimming.
Again, like I would be like, I don't know. I'd be like just worried about what be in the water with me. Because obviously, then again, like you really ain't really got much choice or whatever. It's kind of like, you know, do or die. This looks interesting. Or you know, you can just curve around. I really think like the devs did this kind of stuff to mock people. Like those who want to explore. It's like, what'd you find over here? The other way you would, you
Okay.
could have came.
Where now?
Working on it.
Okay. And now they're just trying to mock me. There we go. Okay, anything in here?
Affected.
Question is, do we need to go that way? I probably do. Just making sure first.
This way.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so we do have two different ways
After
we can
you.
go. I'm not gonna do that yet because I've had a feeling we can't like come back. So I'm gonna check this first. Because off the beaten path, I mean, there's probably something in here. Shush. I wanted to help. I was saying, sometimes you can't like tell if they're actually dying or not. No, we all float, goes the quote.
Yeah. I think so.
There might be something interesting down here. Okay, we gotta go up that way. Like I said, it seems like this is off the beaten path, so maybe it'll be something up here.
We got more!
And can't I? I got him. Yeah, just want to, like, you know, investigate my lore in
Okay.
peace. Is that too much to ask?
Now that's it.
Okay,
This
definitely
place
was worth
looks
it.
like a dead end.
I wouldn't say that.
I think you're right.
It's got lore. To whatever sorry assholes find me, can barely. I'm not an asshole. How dare you? You barely keep my hand steady, but everyone on base needs to know. I got ambushed on my way to relieve Misha of the monorail. Or the monorail lookout. One of the scars, I swear he looks just like our boy Gray. Fuck, I'm so lightheaded. Someone please put a bullet in that fucking snake's face for me. And tell Misha I'm sorry. I tried to hustle Jensen. Oof. I mean, I like my Jesse Todd special, but I think this will probably be like a bit of, you know, a cut above. I say that was kind of worth it. Just a little bit more lore and everything. Yeah, there wasn't gonna be no going back from this. So down, right? That's what I thought. I don't know. We might have been able to go back. Maybe not. Well, there's like. No, they keep on giving us leeway. Well, then, or we would have kind of came around that way and had to come over here. So.
Dead end.
Think you can get through there?
Let's see.
I would have come, you know, if you told me you were leaving.
I didn't think you'd be okay with all this.
I looked up to Joel. What happened to him was messed up.
That's the understatement of the year.
I would have come.
Joel liked you a lot too, you know. He used to think I had a crush on you.
Really?
I mean, you're handsome and whatever, but I'm not into your type.
What, Asians?
Yeah, that's obviously what I meant.
I realizing how you are made, said the skin horse. It's a thing that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real. Does it hurt? Asked the rabbit. Sometimes, said the skin horse, but for he was always truthful. When you're real, you don't mind being hurt. I know you're upset. What if we talked like this for a bit? Would that help? Okay. I didn't mean to grab you like that. I hope I didn't hurt you. Even mommies are scared sometimes. I'm okay. I'm really scared too. I get how angry you are. I miss them too, but you can't scream like that. I just want, I know. Love you very much. I won't let anything happen to him. I love you too. Oof.
Pretty messed up. Putting fungus in the kids section.
Mushrooms didn't exactly carry the same meaning back then.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite book as a kid?
Yeah, Battle Ghosts. It's about these space marines who fight off
Ghosts.
alien ghosts.
But basically kind of sounds like, you know, Alien and Ghostbusters mixed
Like
together.
something you'd like.
Okay. What about you, smartass?
Well, My mom only had this one kid, the root child. About this boy who turns into a forest to save his village.
Okay.
To keep things fresh, though, my mom would improvise different endings. This one time, the boy just let the whole village die. He gave
Well.
me my name.
Or another card.
That's really sweet. She
Tanager.
did that.
Mom's a sweetheart.
So it's not showing it to me.
Crazy when she hears
Yeah.
about this baby.
That was weird. It didn't show me the
I could see that.
Tanager. Anything slightly like Jubilee from X-Men. Tanager, real name Willow Vega. Brain 60, brawn 40, society champions. A shy, quiet young woman. Tanager discovered her ability to hypnotize with her singing voice at an early age. But she's only just learned to hone it. Having run away from an abusive home, she is a staunch believer in free will. She knows the cost of losing it and often can't bring herself to take it away from others. As such, she refuses to use her power and set as the last resort. It has made her a difficult teammate for the society champions, but her ace up their sleeve usefulness has paid off more than once. Definitely like that. I definitely love like a little bit of story like to some of these characters. That was a pretty interesting one.
Wow.
This place is fucked.
I definitely fought my fair share of them last stream.
Let's get back to the street.
Yeah.
I want to explore a little bit more. Don't tell me what to do. I'm not done looting. There may not be much else to loot up here.
Jesus. What happened up here? These guys really have it in for each other.
I think it goes back years.
Wonder how it all started.
We saw how it ended. Well, not how it ended, but it did end. At least there's like plenty of crafting stuff in here, so that's gonna help. Let's see, already got some health kits. Okay. Yeah, let's just put that away for right now. In fact, it might be a good idea to go ahead and use one of my health kits. Okay, now how do we get out of here? We came in from below. I swear we did. Maybe not. Let me go look back up here. There it is. Like some of these areas like are pretty maze-like, so it's kind of. I thought that was the way out. Don't think we're getting out through there. Just gotta find my way out of here, and then we can continue.
So assuming we survive this. I say as soon as we get back, we get drunk and play some board games.
Oh, yeah?
I want to feel normal.
That sounds great. Except I don't think Dina's gonna be drinking.
Where she can stay sober.
I thought I could swear we came in at ground level. It's gonna be one of those times where, like, the way out's kind of like, just maybe like feel really stupid when I find. Oh my God, what?
Any idea where we should go?
That might work.
See, I was saying the gate where, but they didn't want to interact with it, or they didn't want to say anything about it. I don't know if it actually would work or not. So he's saying, like, take the gate, but... So, up and around. Okay, now I think I get it. Should be a hole up here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that wasn't the way we came in. Yeah, I got a little confused. Let me look on it. Look at this real quick. Good thing I doubled back. Okay. Might be the way it came in. Oh no, like there was like so many different spots in there. Well,
Got him! Sweep the area for survivors.
Wipe them out! Push forward! I got it!
got it, huh? Nice to have ambitions. Shit. That was a waste of a Molotov or whatever. Whoa. Oh. Help here, Jesse. Yeah, you do. 'Cause I feel like my aim's definitely off tonight. I'll say that straight up, Rogues. Like I said, maybe because I'm a little tired, but...
Hey, go! I dropped Ben out.
You're the
Search
sniper!
area. They're around here somewhere.
You want a hint? Here's a hint.
Over there!
God damn it!
Wait for it. Shit.
Right there!
Yeah, the whole looting thing is definitely like a lot of games, I guess. Like, I mean, it's definitely like really extensive in this one. I mean, it's post-apocalypse. It's kind of definitely a necessity. They really do kind of like nail that, you know, that whole actual survival horror feel or whatever. Whereas, I mean, at least with this one, it's pretty much, you know, even if you don't have a whole lot of ammo, it's still like, you can still like kind of get by. But like the old school Resident Evils were bad about like pretty much if you like did not like manage your fucking mannequins. If you didn't manage your inventory or whatever, it could like completely break an entire run. I remember like one time I streamed Resident Evil 3, and I had to start like the entire thing over. I had like, because I basically got to the fight with Nemesis in the clock tower. I ain't played in a while, so I mean I played the game before, but I ended up having to start the entire game over just because.
Nice try!
I'm not gonna try this. Get your ass back here. Nah. Coward.
Think that was the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much
place makes
like
me appreciate
you still have a
Jackson.
way to defend yourself and
Me
everything.
too.
Because for one thing with this, you also can craft, and also like you know, it's you still have to like kind of like you know make sure you manage things. Because I mean, I never really encountered like any scenarios in this. Because one thing the key thing to think about is like you know the save system. Like a lot of times, like when saves or whatever, like checkpoints, you'll still have some stuff. Resident Evil, it was based around like you could go through the entire game, like you know pretty much if you got to a certain spot and you know your resources weren't managed, you saved right before that, you know it could absolutely break your game. Like you basically have to start over. Like Resident Evil 3, like I said, I fought Nemesis at the clock tower, when I streamed it years back when I was on Mixer, and I had to completely start the game over because I beat Resident Evil 3 before, but it'd been a while. So I made some mistakes, ended up like not really having enough to actually fight him with at the clock tower. I had to go through the entire game back up to that point off stream, you know, that night, so I could be ready like to get back to, like, you know, to fight him the next day. So I got roughly back to where I was originally. Made sure I went in and had like plenty of you know, ammunition. I was able to take him down. Because one of the key things I forgot that, you know, the clock tower fight with Nemesis was one of the mandatory ones. You know, there were like, you know, some like fights with him where you could like, you know, run away from him. But there were like those scripted ones where you had no choice but to fight him. So I was definitely rusty on playing. I hadn't played in several years, and yeah. Like a lot of like, you know, the more modern Resident Evil are much more lax about that. You know what? Normally I would like title the stream based around the mannequins or whatever, but it seemed like that's the thing, Rhodes. I can't get away from them. Sketchy's Contract, mannequins. Another game I played recently, yeah, you know, Crime Scene Cleaner. I had to deal with mannequins. It just seemed like I cannot get away from this mannequin curse lately. Every game I'm playing lately, where I got to deal with mannequins everywhere. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is definitely dependent. Like both of them really aren't as bad about it. You still got like kind of probably like, you know, make sure you like watch what you like, you know, watch your ammo and everything. But really, Resident Evil 4 is definitely one of the ones that wasn't as bad about as compared to the original Resident Evil games. Like, because for one thing, like there's like I think there was a few situations I dealt with there where I just had a knife and I was just able to like, you know, stay like basically attack an enemy and like, you know, hit them in like in the leg wherever, then roundhouse kick them and then like get the resources and get my ammo up by that. Let's see. I've been depending on the rifle a lot, so. But I kind of want to save it to get that scope. I'm one scrap away. I might find a scrap over here, so I'm gonna hold on to that. I'd rather, you know. Speaking of which, yeah. Nice. Now I got a proper sniper rifle. Yeah, the pistol, honestly, yeah, straight up, pistol's is absolute lifesaver in Resident Evil 4. Like, there was like so many times, like I actually preferred using that, like in Harry's sections, just because it's so easy, like, you know, to kneecap an enemy and then just roundhouse them. And a lot of times you can just like get that roundhouse out of the way, just kick them or suplex them or whatever, and that was enough. It was a good way to actually save ammo for your other weapons. So you're definitely not wrong on that. Like, there's a lot of times, like even like when I had like, you know, if I had like no ammo for anything else, that pistol was my fallback. I think I went for like the I think it was the Punisher. I can't remember which pistol I used. I mean, because I got a platinum on like on Resident Evil 7, on Resident Evil 4 for the PS5, like the remake. Like the end, but that friggin' shooting range. Don't get me started. That was like, I think, like one of the last trophies I got, you know, for it or whatever. And that shooting range. I continue to think that there's like some kind of clandestine group of like game devs where I know I hate mannequins and like, you know, they put them into these games in advance.
Maybe.
Or maybe she knew about my onomatopophobia.
Jesus. How the hell are we crossing this?
We could use that road. It's pretty fucking far.
Or we use that.
Yeah. That's better.
Speed running in a speedboat, I can dig it.
That's right.
See, this just like, you know, just sounds like we're just gonna like, you know, just it's just gonna like just break just from us like just stepping on it.
Definitely taking their boat. It's up to them if they want to get in our way.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's a small crew.
yeah, definitely for the challenge that you're not gonna understand that or, but I mean, but I think like, you know, depending on which Resident Evil, like, you know, one of the key things about it is like just, you know, getting like, you know, stuff upgraded and everything, or getting a feel for the game. But if you went on hard mode starting off, I mean, I commend you for that. Like some of the trophies I got for like the remake or whatever were for professional and hardcore mode and all that.
Place is wrecked.
You don't?
So it was definitely like, you know, one of the more difficult platinums I, you know, went for. I'm telling myself that after I finished my playthrough of Bloodborne, that is a game I would like to try to get a platinum for, but we'll see. So that's like the key reason I'm trying to go on and get through this, so I can get back to Bloodborne, and also, you know, because there's a couple of games coming out this month. I mean, between Resident Evil Requiem and also Reanimal, I'm definitely gonna like, you know, wanting to like, you know, get on those, which I know Reanimal probably won't take me too long. Okay, see now this is. Okay, I don't want to die like this. Okay, now this is gonna be an embarrassing ass death. No, hell no. That ain't happening. I am not about to die like that. Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil 4 is definitely like one of the better, you know, I enjoyed it. I mean, my personal favorite Resident Evil is between like the remake of the original, and I do love Resident Evil 3 just because of Nemesis. Nemesis is my favorite Resident Evil baddie. I mean, definitely talking like, you know, one of my favorite games with me, obviously, considering I've got like the umbrella tattoo under my smartwatch there, but.
Take the land bridge to the marina. The rest of you, you hold here and wait for orders.
But I definitely need to get the Silent Hill 2 remake.
We have our orders. We'll have more than enough people to take care of one sniper.
Oh, the Chalice dungeons, yeah. Yeah, I still haven't finished my playthrough yet. I forgot where I left off, but I'm gonna be getting back to it on my streams eventually. Like I said, it's just mainly right now, I'm just, you know, I ain't played it touched since October, and definitely not for lack of interest, because I absolutely love the game. It's just like I kind of like, you know, got caught up on other like things I was wanting to play. Because really the only thing with Last of Us Part 2 that started because like I did the Last of Us Part 1 during October, and between like me having to move and other stuff and everything, it's just like a lot that's happened. But I'm trying to get myself like back on track with like, you know, what I originally was doing before, like, you know, my October stuff. Because I do like a year of horror, like a month of horror every October, like every year in October. And
No, we're taking the boat.
You heard them right. They're talking about Tommy.
We don't know that.
Who else is it gonna be?
If it is him, he'll be gone by the time we get there. Abby is where he'll be headed, so if we just
What if
follow,
he's in trouble?
he can take care of himself.
Jesus Christ.
The best way to help Tommy is to go after Abby. You do this, I'm not saving your ass again.
yeah, and I'm
I
glad.
really hope you make it.
Well, Jesse, well, fucks to you too. It's fine, you know, I'll go my way, you go your way. Okay, if he didn't hear that splash, you know,
Where should I put in?
Park it on the other side.
God damn it.
Gamma.
Sir, line him up!
Oh, god dang it.
Dead!
All right.
Okay. See. Bad.
Charlotte!
Charlotte is taking a nap, a very long one. You better be like, you know, laying stiff for these mansions. Deal with it. Got a little red on your face. So that's what you get, like, you know, when you go, like, your face first in a spaghetti. Oh, wait, that's not what happened. You did, like, you just, like, you know, just got pie face by a plate of spaghetti, though. Hi!
I caught her!
No, you caught a ruptured kidney is what you caught. Or lung, kidney, whatever. You know, we're not playing Operation here. I always said that as a kid.
Fuck is she? Find where she's hiding.
I'm not hiding. I'm patiently predatory. Oh. Right, he ain't got enough. Oh. Oops. I honestly thought he just had a bunch of bread on his face. No, I just, like, blew his whole face off.
Anyone got a visual on her? Come on, people, we can't have lost her.
Yeah, she's gonna need an eye for that, you know. Night night. Damn, where'd I hit her? Okay, I ain't seen like a bullet. What? I scared the shit out of her. She tried to freaking busted the back of her head or something. And that is how you be a complete dick. Ow. Okay. Ted, don't snitch on me, alright? I see you right there. Ted, be quiet.
Gone! Hunt her down.
You didn't need that kneecap, did you? Damn.
Hunt her down!
Okay, that was completely... It gives me sense. Like, I shoot one, he's got, like, shoot them in the freaking leg. Sometimes it'll kill them, where, of course, I also tend to blow the head leg off. That guy took 4 shots before he actually realized he's supposed to be dying. Probably should be laying down here.
Around here somewhere.
Oh, trust me, you're gonna see where I am soon. Very, very, very soon. Well, I mean, I've got particular ways I can be a jerk. That completely backfired. Great. How am I gonna explode one of you if you don't actually come over here? Let's find another Rick Grimes. Oh, that explains. There's a whole... Good night, sweet prince. Okay, pick this back up. Okay, I know there's more in here. Oh yeah, it is. Like sometimes they'll be dead on to where you are.
Okay.
Other times, like, you know, they'll just be like so stupid. So yeah, you're... Yeah. It's probably okay. I think. Trying to make sure I don't run right into smack dab into one of them. I think I heard one of them was over there. Trying to like slink into the water best. All right, here we go. All right, guys, ad break's about. All right, there they are over there. All right, once I come back from the ad break, it's probably the only ad break during the stream. I'll be live probably like another like 20 or so minutes. Like I said, I want to really be a long stream tonight, but still, we just got like some storytelling stuff out of the way. So give me about 3 minutes, guys, and I'll be right back. All right, Rogues. Like I said, that was gonna probably be like the only ad break of the stream or whatever. Yeah, as soon as I get past, you know, like I said, probably about like another 15 or so minutes, I'll be live. Unless I wouldn't get, like I said, wasn't really gonna go for a really longer one tonight. Plus, it's just kind of like also the fact that I will be doing 2 streams. Well, it's after midnight, so 2 streams like, you know, today between like Castlevania Portrait of Ruin as well as Crime Scene Cleaner. Just gotta figure out which way to go here. What does that have? Because it could be like all back in here. I'll find it. Oops. Maybe through here. Let me see what's... Hold up. There's a door right there. I don't know if I can go through it, but...
Hey, I think I saw her. I'll go check it out. All clear over here.
I'm not having the best luck right now, but... Yeah, if only I would actually had, like, you know, arrow, I would have liked to have been able to shoot her, but... Alright, grab more smoke bombs would be great, but... See, that would be really nice to have, too. This right here. Yeah, okay.
Might have been her. I'll see what's
Yup! But you wish you were right, don't you? How many Shannons do y'all have? I swear it's like the 5th Shannon I killed. When there was a Charlotte or whatever, but... I swear I heard I killed another Shannon at one point.
I don't see her. Find her and bring her down.
Adorable. You got, like I said, you got those ambitions. Bring her down, huh? Sounds like good advice. Oh, you were talking about me. Nice backpack.
Someone's out there.
Can't see where this guy is. I heard him, but... Like, I have a feeling that's probably the way they want me to go. Big bright light? Probably. Seeing like it's kind of been on the nose. I ain't gonna lie. I saw that right there. That, I thought it was actually someone with a gun. Like, from a distance, I don't know why I thought like that. Because I was running down at a glance or where I swear I thought it was like someone standing guard. So where do I go back down? I gotta get out. I gotta get out of here. I mean, I ain't seen this many this many mannequins since Condemned Criminal Origins. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much tonight, but a lot of mannequins. Like, seriously, after playing Condemned Criminal Origins, I'm expecting, like, you know, something like, you know, get up and walk around. That's a game I actually would like to maybe play, you know, like, for Halloween this year. It's been ages since I played it. Condemned's actually, like, a really solid game, you know. I wish they would have, like, you know, done more with. I had, like, you know, Condemned 2, but never actually played it. Probably should have. But I also got like a little bit frustrated with the first game because I was trying to do like achievement hunting in it. Cause I had an Xbox 360. And I beat the game, and I got like all the collectibles. There was a few collectible-based trophies that just refused to unlock, so they outright glitched. And there was like one for like finding all like the birds, like all the bird collectibles and all that. And yeah, it was kind of frustrating. See, I swear I'm like back down here again. Was I up here before? You see, there's that one. All right, yeah. So back upstairs we go. And at least try to get through this spot right here. Oh yeah, I'll go around this way. Just make sure it wasn't anything else I could scavenge. Might be a good time. Can I make anything? Not really a whole lot. Oh. That works!
Got you now!
Yeah, it is. If you ain't played Condemned, it's really fun.
There you are!
Just like that.
Yeah, I just wish it could have been a little bit cleaner.
Right. Boat.
Okay, looks like we're done with them. That really wasn't that hard to manage. Just had like, just kind of, take it a little bit slower there. Let's get the boat. Yeah, just that rain, just the water right there just sounds amazing. Yeah, but Condemned, it basically like it was definitely like a horror game, but it focused a lot on melee combat. But it also like was pretty much had like a lot of forensic stuff. Like you play any of the Batman Arkham games, it had like some detective stuff, very similar to the detective mode stuff from the Arkham series. It was really fun game. I wish they'd like re-released it on modern consoles. There actually were like a few spots, and it actually were pretty creepy. Like I said, like, the whole department store thing. And the story actually, was pretty decent. I think it's like this spot is like so. I wonder if it'll be in here. We know the elevator ain't gonna work. I mean, mainly this is just like a kind of like a bit of a somewhat of a resource gold mine. There's like so much here, or like so many. They still like kind of like scarce, like where they are, but it's still like variable amount of resources like over like a wide area. I don't know why I did that. I know I didn't circle back around again. That should be... Did I circle back around again? Yeah, I think that's exactly what I did. How the hell did that happen? Yeah, that's the thing. This area is kind of a bit labyrinthine. Yeah, so if you're familiar with the whole detective vision thing, like I said, it was like a little something kind of like that, like, you know, in Condemned. And it was kind of like those, like, it had like a bunch of different tools you used, but the point is it had like a whole forensic mode, or there's the boat. Yeah, it had like a little forensic mode you did, because the guy you're playing as is an investigator, basically a cop and everything.
Please. Nice.
It's gonna go this way. Oh, this looks fine. Whoa!
Steady.
Yeah, they just have me like watch which way I go here, or watch when, like, you know, not run into anything.
Okay. No one's following.
Well, I mean, Sweet Tooth's seen better days.
Where's the Ferris wheel?
Okay, we go in here. This spot's pretty cool. I'm kind of digging this.
Please go through.
Oh. Just kind of coasting on down. Nice.
Now what?
Well, that's just surprisingly very shallow right there. Leah's gonna... Oh, let's not do that now. Beth, if you're reading this, then I'm toast. I hope it wasn't those scarf fuckers, but some blaze with glory. Bigger hope is you remember where we hit the stash. Code is 701264. It's not much, but it's all I have. I want you to take it. Be well. Randall, 701264. I think it's like... Hang on. I didn't like look at the back of it.
There you are.
Oh. Maybe I beg you to stop. You bought this on yourself. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought we were like, you know, push down there. It was just blocking that.
Okay. Where's this go?
Shoot, I gotta look it up. I think I still got the thing, but at least we found the safe. $70-17-64, right? 70-12-64. Got it. Okay, I just didn't take it up there enough. Alright, so it does stick. I just had to... I thought it was gonna be like another one of those puzzles like the other one where I had, like, you know, have something there to kind of like hold it up or something.
Here we go.
And
Jimmy.
crapped out. There we go.
Got it.
I thought we were gonna have to be swimming for the rest of the way. So we go straight that way, or let's check in here.
Damn it.
I might have to go through there.
Annihilate them! Sweep the area. Might be scarred around.
Okay, don't bring it over here, dude. See, now I warned you. I think I got her. Oh shit. Well, I'm coming up there. I was trying to like... I started swinging while I was trying... You know, it sounds like your language, woman. I'm gonna finish looting y'all, and I'm gonna come down there, and I'm gonna show you the business. Where's she at? I'm gonna turn that off. All right. She might have went upstairs. I appreciate your rat. Have a good night.
Make her be gone. Is she? Baby, don't do this!
Looks like there might be something in here. No, never mind.
Right.
Let's look around. At least I gotta like stop doing some looting, but I don't know if there's really much else. So I think I gotta get back in the boat. I'll take it, at the very least. Alright, let me make sure there's no lore before I head out. See, I was actually about to miss out a lot here. It wasn't like much as far as lore is concerned, but at the very least, I've got plenty of crafting materials. I feel like a waypoint like this or whatever, they would have like, you know, had like some actual lore here. Alright, this is what it is. That's where I gotta go right there. So I'm going like, I'm live a little bit longer than I planned or whatever. I'm just trying to like see if I can get to the next spot. Unless... It's like I could steer through this. Maybe? Yeah, that's the ticket.
Of course. Would have been too easy.
Alright, so we're pretty much just about there.
Damn.
There I go. This is full. It's at full, so. I feel like I should maybe like hold on to it, like wait until I can actually do something else with that. There's more scrap at least, so maybe I could. Let me see if there's anything else in here.
Holy shit.
What's the point of this thing? Well, that happened. Ah, shit. That one.
Goddamn floaters! Wondered whether you fucks were in Seattle.
Ain't dead yet. Oh, you dirty cheater. Did he hit the bomb or? Back off. Done.
Got you, asshole!
Good thing I came in a little bit prepped up and I saved all of those resources. And if that guy was in the way, it means we should be in like our next, close to where we need to be.
Okay. Back to that damn Ferris wheel.
I saw the robot right there, immediately thought about the first game. It's really a good thing I kind of afforded a lot of those resources. Unless I probably would have been compelled to try to use them on other enemies before, but... It wasn't really that difficult. I mean, I almost died when he hit me with that spore, but... Yeah, there wasn't really much pressure there.
Finally. There. Okay.
Oh, this is really choppy out there.
Almost there.
Okay, yeah, this looks amazing. I love this. I'll be loving it more if I don't get struck by lightning. Yeah, they really did a great job with this section right here. Was that a whole freaking hurricane? Or was it just my luck? I thought like a hurricane or something was forming. Well, this is... Are you serious? Right out here? Oh. Well...
Fuck it. I can make it.
Yeah, they went. Yeah, that was. I don't know if I was supposed to like duck at those, like go up under the water those parts or what, but.
Let's do this.
Alright, Rogues. Being honest, I think this actually might be a good stopping point here and everything. I was gonna like try to go for the next cutscene, but I feel like this is actually a nice little spot. So we technically did make it to where the Ferris wheel is. So we'll delve more into this next week because I wonder if I was like doing Hellmart and Lone Shark. You know, for Thursday and Friday, I'll be playing more of this then. But we're pretty much at the Ferris wheel now, and I don't know, I kind of like just want like just because I'm wondering if like next cutscene where maybe actually like a really major one where it's gonna be. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of like just telling me to kind of wait right here. Wait. Kind of close it off here. I think I did like pretty well like with the last stream where I kind of where I ended off and it was doing the whole flashback and then we had like that pretty emotional moment at the start and everything. So yeah, we'll pick up on more of this next Monday and continue the story then. But yeah, as far as like what's next, today since it's after 1 a.m. now, it's almost 1:30. We'll be doing more of Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, as well as more of the Nightmare Mode for Crime Scene Cleaner. And then for tomorrow and Friday, we'll be doing, I'm going to be probably like playing Hellmart both days. And also, on the second day, I'm going to try like, maybe I'm going to hopefully be able to throw in the stream for a Lone Shark I'm doing. Kind of like got set out to where Friday, it could either be Hellmart and Lone Shark, or it could be both of them or one or the other. But, we'll see. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it here, guys. I wish to thank you those who came out, hung out with me, if you guys just lurked. This was, of course, like I said, like a more, definitely, I mean, I'm just thankful at least this stream was less chaotic than, like, what happened with the previous one. And I do appreciate those of you who came out and hung out, and if you guys, just lurked, which definitely, there's, like, definitely a good bit of that going on. It's completely okay. I'm just thankful, I'm just glad you guys came out and hung out with me. So anyways, until next stream, which will be sometime today. Again, we're going to be doing, like, one for Portrait of Ruin, one for Crime Scene Cleaner. Till next one, Rogues, much love. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me for this, and I'll see you guys next stream. Thanks for watching.